many tribes. Can you tell us which tribes are you from?
This is from the Dusun tribe. Usually they wear this on the old days lah. So this is just the accessories. Dusun kebaya.
Dusun kebaya. And how about you? Which tribes are you from?
This costume is from Hurut ethnic from Tenong, Sabah.
So how old is beads?
Yeah, the beads also.
And how about you?
Yes, this costume also from Hurut for men. From Tenong. Yeah.
And this one looks very beautiful. Wow. These are all made of beads, right? Which tribe is this?
This is from Rumus ethnic from Kudat, Sabah.
And how about this? Hey, this is very interesting. How do you call this?
Sompoton.
Sompoton. Okay, and
This is Rumus ethnic. Rumus from Kudat.
Rumus from Kudat. And how about you?
This Suang Lutut from Sabah.
From which tribe?
Suang Lutut.
Tualan. And you?
This is also Suang Lentut from Tuaran. This is for the women and this is for the men.
Oh, okay. This is for women, this is for men. It looks like a tattoo, you know? And how about you?
Before that, I would love to say thank you to everyone for coming to our concert today. Yeah, thank you so much. This is a kuizo. This is called kuizo, and this is from Mumbakut, Dusun Tanga ethnic in Mumbakut. And I am so proud to represent my ethnic here. So everyone who's from Mumbakut, hi Mumbakut.
Anybody from Sabah? Who's from Sabah? Where? Wow! Banyak, yeah. Almighty. And how about you?
This is from the Bajau ethnic from Kota Belud with Bajau Sama costume for women.
How about for men? Is this for men?
This is for men, Bajau Sama attire from Kota Belud, Sabah.
Right.
Yes, good afternoon everyone, festive goers and RWMF music lovers. My name is Jennifer Lau and I'll be your host here for the 3 workshops we are going to host here at Dewan Legenda. And we're going to kick off, I think, with a very upbeat kind of performance by this popular husband and wife team all the way from Australia. Can you give them a big round of applause? And we're going to learn Bollywood. Any Bollywood fans here? Wow, we all love Bollywood, don't we? Yes, me too. Right, you're going to dance? You're going to really keep everybody on the floor? What a good kickstarter. Thank you very much. Before anything, your wonderful audience. I got it already. Right, we're going to learn Bollywood, and we have the, like I say, the lovely husband and wife team from Australia. Pavan, the beautiful wife, thank you for a big hand. And Josh. And like the saying goes, ladies first. So I hand the mic to Pavan of Blue Guru.
जब छोड़ी when we're dancing. I know you guys, you seem to like to make a lot of noise. And Punjabis, they're always the loudest in the bunch. As long as Australians and Punjabis. But we like to do noises like, can you try that? You gotta like roll the tongue with the lips. Alright, try this one. Try this. Literally means pick it up. Or chakade, like pick it up. Because Punjabis are farmers, right? Nice and strong, so you have to really have it from the gut. Or thank you so much. My name is Adam. We
all know what this session is all about. You guys have done sound checking. So I'm sure most of you would have probably known, I'm gonna listen to that dude, I'm gonna listen to that dude. So I'm gonna introduce them, very short introductions. First and foremost, can I have a warm round of applause for Subhashis Bhattacharya from Debashis Bhattacharya. Legend himself, he just arrived from his flight last night. So we need to give him a lot of good vibes so he can give us a lot of good vibes. Next up, we have Mr. Everything himself, Josh Bennett from Blue Guru. Interesting thing to note, he rushed here from another workshop from the previous hour just up there. You know by doing what? By teaching people how to dance Bollywood. And now he's teaching, showing off drums. So, you know, Mr. Everything. Okay. Third, very interesting dude. Spoke to his band members yesterday because I was, absolutely mind blown by them. Put your hands together to Govind from Flame of the Forest. So, Subhashis is from India. George is from Australia, Govin's from Singapore, good old neighbor. I just had to put that in. But it ain't gonna be complete if you do not have some local representation. So put your hands together for Achi Wahid from Fauzia Gambus. Last but not least, the guy that will be playing in the band that's going to close off the entire festival. Put your hands together for Vic Ramakrishna from Bourbon Lassie. So introductions are done. These are drums. You know what drums do. So without further ado, I rhyme. Okay, Vanel, check it out. I'm going to invite the first one to kick off this session. Mr. Subasis, can you introduce yourself and introduce your instrument, please?
Thank you. I'm so happy to see the trees, the mango trees, the same trees we have in our country. Almost the people looks like in our country, and we have a big relation from the ancient days. So culturally we have a big relation also with this part of the world. I'm so lucky to born in a 7th-generation musician family called Bhattacharyas. And I started work from when I was 14 years old. I go to the Bollywood and play the background stuff of the film music, Bollywood music. And then I started world tour with my brother and many other big musicians. But I'm so lucky to have tabla in my family, in my hand. My father was my first teacher. And then I got the many teachers and I started singing as well from my mom. So the workshop name, the literature of drums or the tabla, this instrument, there is a many question about the how old is this instrument, but if we take like a 400 years or 500 years old, tabla is one of the most popular instrument which really can show the many different dialects as the sound carry with the dialects. Like how we talk, like hello, how are you? So this kind of all the variations, the sounds, sculptures, tabla can make really well. And I'm so happy to see all my friends and my brothers, they are bringing the tabla from the other part. So I'll just present a little bit of tabla in front of you, and then we'll do many more other things. Thank you. Many syllables like ta, tin, te, te. It's always like talk, like dha and ta. And we compose many different syllables. So the composition like dha, te, re, ke, te, ta, ko, te, re, ke, te. So then we play faster and slower as well. So I am playing the little bit of composition, and then I will show the how fast we can play and how slow we can play.
And leave the mic stand on you. Okay, good.
Hello everybody, how are you guys feeling today? So today it's not about me, it's all about you guys, right? But just a little bit about me, just a tiny little bit. My name is Govind. You might find it a little bit odd that a Chinese guy has an Indian name. So I grew up with a family of Hindus, although both my parents are Chinese. We adopted the Hindu culture. I was vegetarian for 13 years of my life until I grew a mind of my own and I told my dad, I want to eat egg. So through that journey, my dad was sharing with me what he loved with the person he loved. So he taught me the tabla at a really young age. And through that journey, it has really opened up my eyes to the world of percussion and music. Although today I will not be presenting the tabla, I'll be presenting either a frame drum from the Middle East or the pandero from Brazil. So that's all about me. So now it's about you guys. Which one do you want to hear? The interesting tambourine sound?
Yes, please.
Or ta? Yeah, one more shot.
Govin, you put yourself in this position, you show them both and you ask them to choose.
25th Rainforest, right?
25th.
26th Rainforest.
Okay, do we have anybody from the organizers? That's a bit of a cheeky move there.
Just kidding. So,
Yes, please.
Thank you very much.
Hi everyone. I'm Ratsumahit. I'm from Fauzia Booth in the game. Tonight I will perform at main stage 7. Yeah, give me.
Wait.
Okay, hari ni saya nak tunjukkan saya akan main rebana. This called rebana. Okay. But this one dah modern lah. Kalau yang aslinya, yang originalnya, dia pakai skin kambing betina. Dan dia ada rotai dia, dan dia akan ada sedak di dalamnya.
So he'll be playing a traditional Malay drum called the rebana. Okay. This is a modernized, contemporarized version. So the materials building it are slightly different, but the original, traditional one has to be made with the skin from a female goat.
What?
Don't look at me! I'm just holding the mic and I'm translating him.
Okay, saya akan demo dalam 4 pattern yang selalu orang Melayu main. Asli, zapin, inang dan joget.
So he is going to play 4 very basic or very common foundational rhythms, drumming rhythms that are prominent in Malay traditional music. One is asli, which is pure or just original and traditional. And then the next 3 are zapin, inang and joget. And coincidentally, zapin, inang and joget are very famous dances from the Malay world. If you go to Indonesia, you go to Malaysia and Singapore, you will find a lot of people dancing zapin. In fact, a point of trivia, zapin is originated from Northern Africa, Arab, if I'm not mistaken. From the word zafin, it was a dance that was actually birthed from Sufistic rituals. Very cool. Alright? So yes, Acik, dipersilakan. Asli. Okay, so what he did just now was meld the asli, zapin, inang and joget tunes into each other as he finishes the previous drum rhythms. So if you notice the slight change in rhythming, the slight change is melodic, rhythming, then you are good with your ears in terms of listening to drums, and that's the whole point of drums. These subtle changes are very, very important.
No problem. So, as you all can see, this is called a tabla, and already a lot of introduction has been given by Shubhasis Ji and Josh over there. So yeah, the interesting thing about tabla for me is that it has its own spoken language, and in the spoken language you can apply a lot of dynamics as well. So, like for instance, like Shubhasis Ji said, like ta. Bang, boleh bagi volume sikit bang, gain. Lagi sikit. Tracing the channel. gain sikit bang. Okay, much better. Anyway, yeah, so like sounds like ta, tita tin, gena tita ta. So when I was talking about the dynamics, it's like, so there's a way you should say these sounds, these tabla sounds. So if you say it like a dead duck, then you play it like a dead duck. For instance, if you just say ge 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 tita tita. But if you say ge 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 tita tita, so this is where the dynamics comes in. It's very amazing. So yeah, I won't talk much. I'll just play something. I will say a composition and then play. So like Shubhasis ji said, you can say it slow, medium, and fast tempo. So I will be playing for you in a theme stroke called Tira Kita. So the composition goes like this. Actually, first I'll do something else. It's in 3 different speeds, but I won't play that. I'll play something else. This is just interesting to hear. So it goes. Katta dita katta kathikina thatra kathita katta kathikina naga 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 tira dita taka dita katta kathikina katta dita katta kathikina taka kathita katta katta kathikina naga 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 tira dita taka dita katta katta kathik katta dita katta kathikina taka kathikina naga 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 tira da naga 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 tira da. So this is just singing. And what I'm going to play for you is a Tira Kita composition. So it goes da tita kita taka tita kita tha tita kita taka tita kita thinna kena tha ti tha ge thinna kena tha ti tha ge thinna kena tita kita taka tita kita tha tita kita taka tita kita thinna kena tha ti tha ge thinna kena tha ti tha ge thinna kena dadra kita dadra kita thinna kena dhati ta ge thinna kena dhati ta ge thinna kena dadra kita thinna kena dhati ta ge thinna kena dhati ta ge thinna kena, and so on and so forth.
Back up. So can I get a round of applause? Not going to waste any more time. So I'm going to give the next 5 to 10 minutes. They're going to jam. So we're going to look for a lead. So from this 5, who wants to lead? As you can see, he has been appointed by the panel of drummers. Subhashiji. Subhashiji is going to lead this jam session. Give him a round of applause.
little more. Thank you. So that it's a beautiful group. I'm adding a beautiful language of the tablas. See the beautiful look. 1, 2, 3, 4. This tiny bit of circle of 4. See, we don't know each other. Now, only that circle, we are staying inside the circle. So, inside the circle, we know the places. So, that's why you are the brothers. Only one circle brings us together, the brotherhood. This is a beautiful language of the world. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, One is same. Play something about One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
right now. Get their CDs, get their albums, watch their performances. Thank you very much for attending this. Alright, Ken? Are you with me? Alright, one more time. Index finger on the 4th fret, the bottom string, which is string number 1. When you reach the 7th fret, you strum down. Alright? Alright, back to number 4 again. Alright, everyone with me? Index finger on number 4. Index finger on the 4th fret. Okay? I need everyone to put the index finger on the 4th fret, move slowly, and play just like our puppet master here. 4. Okay, can we listen to the first side here? Can we listen? Alright, index finger on the 4th fret. Index finger on the 4th fret. Ready? Ready?
Pingadap means to welcome. So with that piece of music I've just played just now, very traditional, this is a way to welcome you all to this very Rainforest World Music Festival 2022. So Pingadap to welcome you all.
Thank you. So, this instrument is actually already a new version, although people call it the gu zheng. Gu means antiquity because of the history. So originally it's just called the zheng. And it has 21 strings. Each has an individual bridge underneath the string. So traditionally the performance technique is the right hand to pluck string and the left hand to bend the string to create moving tones. So it's a balance of yin and the yang, the sound and the creation of yun, what we call, which is the beauty of the sound. That is the same instrument, but a lot newer, right? Effects. Wow, so 20th century, 21st century. And the 20th century, 21st century. Yeah. And so maybe we can save some time, you and I play something together. Yeah. What would you like to do? Maybe we just play 宇宙唱蓝，这肯定大家都知道 right? Let me hear your tuning, please. I'll start. I'm going to pass my microphone to Yunhua. How do I pronounce it in Korean? Yunhua.
Hello, my name is Yoon Eun-hwa from the South Korea. My instrument Korean name is Yang-geum.
Yes, she's here to show. Wow, girl, you shred. Wonderful, wonderful. So that instrument is related to Chinese yangqin, and Chinese yangqin came from Europe, the instrument called cymbalom, and cymbalom came from Persia. So originally this was a Persian instrument. It's called santur. You see, the world is that actually quite small. Everything is related. You know, Arthur's instrument related to our instrument, and this related to santur in Persia. Very nice. Should we just start a jamming piece? Maybe Arthur can start something, then we gradually add it in and make it a crescendo. Then everybody's happy, we can go for dinner.
Thank you.
Asner from here, really here. This is his land. And Yinghua from South Korea, and Sarah from KL, right? I'm from Canada. See you tonight on main stage.